Good morning everyone. So it's the 27th of August. It's currently about 9:30. I just kind of thought that I would vlog the next 2 days because, as you can tell by the title, I am doing a daily vlog, but I'm doing 2 days because I kind of wanted to show you the comparison of what my different days look like, and also just wanted to show you how different my days can be. Anyway, today is a working day for me, hence why I'm up, I'm ready and sat at my laptop having my coffee at about 9:30. Because the thing is, I generally tend to, I kind of found this out with my ideal work day, I tend to start a bit later than the average 9 to 5 job that people have, and then I always finish a lot later, as you would have seen by my ideal work day, which I'm going to leave linked up in the cards for you to go and watch that. But today I actually have one video to export. I then have got to upload 2 videos, including that one that I've got to export. And then as for YouTube work, I think that is pretty much all I need to do. Oh shit, I need to upload that. Okay, well that'll be the first thing I do then. I've got to upload a video that goes up in 2 days time, so I should probably do that actually. So I am going to finish uploading this, sort out all of the details, and then I actually have a video that goes up tonight. So once that's gone up, I can actually add the end screens for this video. Oh, do I have any thumbnails for this one? Cards. Doesn't look like it. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to finish uploading this video and I expect I'll be right back. So I have uploaded my video that would have already gone up, I believe. Yes, would have already gone up. That would have been my day in the life ideal work day video. If you haven't seen that, I would have linked that up in the cards already. And now I'm exporting my video that I also need to upload once that's done. And while that's exporting, I think I'm probably going to take some paracetamol because my cold still hasn't fully gone away, and I'm also going to get some journaling in. It's now about 10:20 and I am just uploading my second video that I just exported, and I now need to make that green, and that means that I don't really have much left to do. So I could probably sort out the promotional that'll go up on Instagram on Thursday, and I could probably do the end screen for Thursday's video as well. I could probably sort out the rest of the other bits, like the promotional, well, maybe not the promotional for next month, but maybe the end screen and the cards up to the, third video. So I might as well get that done now, so I don't have to do it later. So this is what my management document currently looks like. The main thing that I want to get done today is the end screen for my day in the life, and then the cards, because I think I do have some cards to put in, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, and then just the rest for the first 3 videos of September. It's now about 10 past, well, it's exactly 10 past 11, and this is what my schedule now looks like. I've done all of the end screens up to my story video. I've sorted all of the promotions out for just before that video because I didn't know what to do for it, but I'll probably figure that out closer to the time. I mean, it's only the 27th of August and it goes up on, where am I, the 12th of September, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. Ideally, I would like to figure something out for then, which I don't know what kind of picture I want to upload. That's the only thing, because like, what picture could you upload? But because it's now 10 past 11, I don't really have anything to do. So it's now about 25 to 12 and I'm getting a little hungry. I did kind of figure out what I wanted to have as a promotional for this. My story video that would have actually been the last video that went up for you. So I am going to leave a link up in the cards to that video if you haven't watched that yet. One thing I do want to mention though is that if you find that those type of things trigger you, please don't watch that video and just put your mental health first. I have had like a lot of trigger warnings and everything like that. There's one in the Instagram caption for the photo that I did. I've done one at the beginning of that video and then one in the description of that video as well. And now I've done one in this video. I'm just trying to convey that people should only watch if they feel like it will help them. Like help them feel less alone and help them understand it a bit better, because for example, people like my boyfriend, obviously he understands it to an extent, and I'm kind of just hoping that people will watch that video and understand that it's very difficult both to talk about and deal with the post trauma of it all. So I've now got my lunch, and with my lunch I'm gonna have a can of Pepsi. So it is now about 10 to 1 and I have just taken my glasses off because they were starting to make my eyes feel a little bit funny. I have had my lunch and I think I've pretty much spent the last 10 minutes reading one of my old short stories, because for a couple of days now I've been thinking about it, and it currently has the working title Heatwave. And I've just been thinking about it because it's not like finished yet, and I really want to finish it. I am not going to lie about that, so I think it might be something I do this afternoon for a little bit. So far, what I've read is pretty good. I feel like all I really need to do is add in more description, which is not my strong point. Dialogue and action are more of my forte. Because I have just had lunch, I'm not going to jump straight into it because I actually have some house chores to do. I've got to do the dishwasher if that's done, and I also need to get the Hoover around downstairs because it's a little bit, the floors are not the best at the moment. and I haven't actually done any outlining today, so I guess it's going to be the next thing I do. I've actually got my laptop on charge for a little bit now because it was like halfway, so that's on charge, and while that's charging for a little bit I am going to get myself another drink and do the dishwasher if it's done, and then hopefully at 4 I can go outside and get some sun and get some outlining done. I completely forgot to kind of explain what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually going to be a cleaning slash self-care day, so it's mainly going to be having a shower, and I think I might have explained, but kind of getting myself ready for my boyfriend to come over, because I kind of want my room to be fairly clean, and I also want to put my bed sheets in the wash. So it is now about 20 past 6, and I feel like this might be the last time I update you on my progress for the day. I'm not gonna lie, things are really slow with this outline now, and I think it's because I don't have enough to kind of, I feel like I need 1 or 2 more things to really flesh it out, and I don't know what those 1 or 2 things are. It just feels a bit flat. I don't know what to do about it, but I think the best thing is to stop and work on something different, which actually brings me to something that I'm going to start doing, kind of to not necessarily procrastinate as some people might see it, but just working on other projects might help me in Stick Stones and Broken Bones. I am going to start working on a bunch of short story collections. I actually did finish Heatwave, the working title, you know. I actually did finish it earlier, and I think it's like 6,000 words, something like that. 6,500, something along those lines. And I decided to go ahead and print it out and add a title page, because why not? And this is what I'm going to use to kind of go through and edit, because I do want it to be like a real thing one day, like a short story collection. And I think it's about 14 pages, including the title page, so 13 pages without it. And I actually started kind of working on a new idea, which you can kind of see on this piece of paper. I started working on it and kind of just like brainstorming and everything, and I think I might write this tonight after I've had my tea. I'm excited about it, and I have on the back wrote down a few name ideas, and the main female character is going to be called Anais, or Anais, however you want to pronounce it, and then the main male character is going to be called Will. Good afternoon everyone. So as you saw this morning, I was just cleaning and kind of tidying, and I am actually wearing a top. It's just one of those really annoying straps that you can barely see. I managed to get all of my room, I say all of my room done. I never need to tidy because my room is such a small space, but if anything did get messy, it's pretty much, if anything did get messy, I basically wouldn't be able to move in my room, which I can't do now very much anyway. Just having a tidy room kind of makes my room seem bigger, because my bed does actually make up the most of my room. And so the point what I was going to get to, so this afternoon it's obviously going to be writing, and I feel like I'm slowly losing my voice because I have been singing for a little bit, because it's currently about 10 to 3, is that? Yeah, 10 to 3, and I'm kind of just starting writing for the day. This is why I can never do a 10k day. I mean, I probably could try, but I would end up starting at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon and then finishing at what, 10, 11 at night, and it's just not my thing. Anyway, I'm blabbering. So I've kind of figured out the problem that I had with the Sticks, Stones and Broken Bones outline, because I had an idea. I think it was kind of like when I think I'd like not long gotten out of the shower and I had an idea on how to fix it, so I've actually written it down, because there was one time where I had an idea for the outline and I didn't write it down and I completely forgot it, and I have no clue what it was still. So part of this afternoon is going to be fixing and sorting out the outline, and then I also would like to start on that new short story idea. I think it's just because I haven't written a first draft in so long that I miss it, and so that's going to be this afternoon, and I don't think I really have that much left to say. One thing I did want to quickly mention though was, obviously I've been thinking about this a lot, and one thing with this kind of like book that I'm outlining, it's, I don't know how to describe it. I've come so far with this book slash project because I started it last February, like the outlining stage of it anyway. Since then my whole process has changed as well. My outlining process has changed, so that 3-stage outlining process is kind of irrelevant now. It's more like 2 stages. It's just a brain dump. It's not even a brain dump anymore, to be honest. It's more like a brief outline and then my actual chapter outline, which is a lot better, I think, especially considering that the 3-stage process took me way too long. But obviously since last February, both my process and the book has changed, because obviously I just spoke about my process changing, and then the book changed from being titled, it basically changed from The Definition of Love to Sticks, Stones and Broken Bones, and I feel like they're 2 completely different stories, because with The Definition of Love I got to the 4th draft and realised that it wasn't the book that I wanted to write. I think at the time it was the book I needed to write. It was after a while, I think it must have been probably the beginning of this year, not even then, probably I want to say June this year, I kind of realised that The Definition of Love wasn't a book that I wanted to write, or that and it wasn't a book I needed in my life. And I feel like because my life has changed as well, like very differently, it's meant that the book has changed as well, and I feel like that's all I can really say, and I feel like that's the only way I can really explain it. I'm not going to get any b-roll of me writing because I did get loads earlier of me cleaning, so I'm going to end the vlog here. So I am gonna go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. Don't forget that all of my social media links will also be linked in the description for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.